when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
I remember standing at the top of the basement stairs of my babysitter's, jumping from the second step, screaming at the top of my lungs to infinity and beyond. I was convinced the 5 steps to the floor were equivalent to an entire galaxy. And why couldn't that be true when the only cents I knew were snowballs for currency?
Cents would you trade to invest in snowmen or snow forts? In spring we trade snow for rubber and hills for courts, battle at 4-on-4. The final shot when the bell rang determined the champions of the asphalt.
The same asphalt that dished out generations of scraped knees, so we always bounce back with our confidence completely intact. It was comforting, similar to the sound of your mother's humming while she rocked you to sleep.
Simple humming that soon evolved into full-blown rhythms and melodies. Rhythms you now beatbox to remind you of the midday Super Mario sessions with your dad. Every day was simple, decisions based on emotion and intuition, defying logical thought.
Funny how easily you're entertained. Forget the toys, we just wanted the cardboard box they came in. Its possibilities were endless.
Especially when the quarters you got from your paper routes you spent on one game of pinball last all the way until the streetlights came on and it was time to head home.
And your mother would shake her head and smile at the dirt under your fingernails, the same ones that were spotless when we left the house that morning.
The same way she did as you carried your barely conscious body from the car up the front steps, but you remember so clearly.
The last thing you saw above you,
Black piece of construction paper
and a handful of glitter.
If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me.
Take me back to those nights where the worst thing I could do was stay up past my bedtime.
Best to be catching Mewtwo and Pokemon Blue.
Without cheat codes.
Being in love meant getting Valentine's Day cards from your entire class.
Now you sit on the couch chewing candy hearts, watching The Notebook and wondering why you're still single.
I hate how Halloween was never the same after 2 olds get candy from strangers.
Especially after some asshole already told you Santa wasn't real.
And holidays began to lose their magic.
Magic, like the first time you were big enough to sit in the front seat.
And you heard some guy singing on the radio.
You had no idea what bringing sexy back meant.
Or why it left.
But you sang along anyways.
You sang with your friends all night at your first sleepover.
Now you sleep over for other reasons.
And you don't have anyone to sleep with you in your 1-bedroom washroom-sized apartment.
Take your teddy bear out of the back of the closet in the same box as your Easy Bake Oven.
And while you're there, grab that too.
You're gonna have to learn to cook without setting anything on fire.
Because you hate to lose that kitchen door frame, the one your parents have taken a Sharpie to every time you grew.
The one you still stand next to, reminding you may have stopped growing.
You never really grew up.
But grow out.
Like the awful bowl cut you had into the 7th grade when your head was finally too big to fit in the bowl.
Now your cut is something that defines your personality.
Like the doodles you draw all over your notebook the name of the girl you sat next to in class.
Wish you could stand up without putting your hand up and shout, "Love me, I saved my Kit Kat for you." Remember when it was that easy?
It can still be that easy.
Stop stressing.
Instead, spray some silly string all over your complicated schedule.
And stand by your younger self.
So darling, darling, stand